Give a big smile. Look at him. Howie's got the good video camera. Can you smile? Okay. Almost.
I'm just not playing Monkey Man anymore. Yeah.
I wish you smiled.
Yeah, you need to make the faces, yeah. You need to make the faces.
If you get that pink bear, she might smile at that.
Yeah, she likes it. You like the bear?
Yeah.
You
Pretty
like the
pink.
bear?
Huh? You're ready for smiles. You are going to give me some of these doubles, I hope.
Oh, yes.
Extras.
Oh, yeah. And you have to give me some of yours because mine are going to be black and white.
Where's the thing?
Where's your bed? Where's your bed?
I don't know.
You're slipping off of the pillow.
Where's your bed? Slipping. Slipping and sliding. Can I lift you back up? Okay. Let's try that. Look at that, big girl.
Oh.
Look at that, big girl.
Look at you.
Yeah. You can roll off that
Are you looking at the camera? Are you going to be a star someday? Yes, we do. Yes. These things will just make such a big difference.
Yeah.
Yes, they will. Whee!
You guard Nick early up there. Let him shoot the two anytime he wants.
That what? Yeah, up. Back. Back.
Going down.
Pick up.
Oh, Andy. You got it, you got it. Shoot that. Right here, right here.
Oh no! Why did that make you sad?
What is this, please?
Say, I was just trying to take a little nap here, and then you called my name.
Sad girl.
Come on in.
Such a good casual way to go. Casual friend. Nice job, Jerry.
Action camera.
Well, I'm trying to remember how you zoom here. Oh yeah, that was a fast zoom.
Did you get whipped cream on you, Andrew?
Yeah, it's all. Yeah. That's got all over me.
Will you hand me a
Who are we?
spoon, please?
Okay, now what is the name? Put one of these in each one, or wait till you put the hot water in?
You don't put hot water in it, you just put cold
I didn't know you were filming. I wouldn't have been such a moving target. Hello, Uncle Howie. Hello.
Yeah, half a cup of cold
Okay,
water.
I'm leaving.
How many do you want?
Did the adults do all of them?
Make sure that Justin Justin does at least two. One for his girlfriend.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, come on. You did it Valentine's Day. What did you do to her? How'd you get rid
scared her off.
How'd you get rid of her?
That reminds me, Jen's gonna be at Steph's tomorrow.
Why did that remind you?
What happened over there?
I almost dropped.
Oops, what am I zooming in
Is
on?
that a real one?
Spin it.
Well, then I probably wrote on it correctly.
Is it a real one?
Because it says crack me up on it.
Crack me up.
So Justin, Grandma says you have to do a couple. Oh, Nick, hurry up. There's only 3 eggs left.
I did 2 already.
You did? Which ones did you do?
Did you do one for your girlfriend or did you get rid of her too?
Did someone take mine out?
Oh no, it's still in there. It's black.
Oh,
That's the one for his
You wanted
girlfriend.
I thought it was the prettiest one, so.
What shows blue good? Blue red. Try yellow or orange or red.
Yeah, y'all might do.
All this work and this is all the eggs we have so far?
Well, look at this
Well,
whole
look
big
at
pile
all these
here.
up here.
Oh, okay.
I've got more.
I think we had
I brought 2.5 dozen.
Here's my
so 30.
Here's
Well, that's
funny
good.
face.
Okay, let me see, funny
The
face.
dozen you did are in there.
On the back it says,
Oh.
What's it say?
crack me up.
Cracking up. Okay.
Ah, she
Well, here we are in Verde Valley. It's April 1st, 2002. And this is called Monument Castle. Dates back about 1,000 years ago. It's about 4 stories high.
Donald, you're not scared of me. The only thing
I want to get home in one piece. Thank you.
Now the scorpions and things like that. Now,
I think those are the penthouses, honey. But check out these little rooms down below there. Look at this one. Way, way up there is the plus sanctuary. It almost really up there is some natural caves. See how it goes landing? And then they just build that. Come on. Let's go. There's north. It's amazing. I just imagine
Some stone structures, and there's also natural caves up above. Big stand of prickly pear cactus. We're up by Monument Well. We're at Montezuma Well. This looks like a cliff dwelling there.
maybe there's a
And
squirrel
here's
living in it.
Montezuma Well, formed by the collapse of a big limestone cistern.
The other side.
Other side of what?
This pole.
$3,000 in the night.
We're in the town of Jerome, way up at the top of a road, 89 South. Huge panorama here. The town itself is one of the oldest and formerly the largest city in Arizona in its copper mining days. interesting old architecture. Supposedly now sort of a hippie town. I guess it's actually sort of a home to retired hippies or hippies who never moved on. I'm not sure what some of these old buildings are.
A little bit more of Jerome.
Sounds like Camry quality. So here we are.
Yeah, what are you going to say about this? Here we are on the road going towards Sedona, looking at all the red rock and construction.
Interesting, is it probably $1 million each?
There's a
I think our Camry is pencil.
stop. Pencil.
Get a picture of the emergency. Get a sign.
Yeah, look at some of these houses. That's medical center.
Dad, look at that yellow line on the road.
And here's the view from the deck off our motel room in Sedona.
Best Western Inn of Sedona. Why don't you guys go swimming before it gets cold? Work up an appetite before dinner. What do you think?
We'll see.
This is Wilson Canyon, just north of Sedona, in the Oak Creek area. It sure is beautiful. It's 8:30 in the morning and it's warming up and the skies are just totally blue. I can understand why people flock to this area. And another view of the canyon. Probably not real big compared to what we'll be seeing. Here's Oak Creek Canyon.
It's okay. There's your Christmas picture. Yeah, thank you.
Now would you mind taking one of us? Okay guys, right over.
That's where we bought the bracelets. Okay, that over that way is part of the Painted Desert. We're on top of a vista in a volcanic area in the Wapatki area.
There's the petrified forest is out there and dinosaur ruins.
This is a volcanic area. There's a lot of volcanic rock around here, which I'll show some of.
On the eastern horizon. I'm not sure which ones those are.
I am.
Are Montezuma's Chair and Round Top, remnants of ancient volcanoes. And this whole area was a ruin that they said was probably used for storing farm equipment.
Like tractors and...
Yeah, right.
Okay, we're going to try for a photo of the Painted Desert out there. I don't know that it's going to look like much, but we'll try it on telephoto and see. And we'll do a photo. If I can find the photo button. Zoom in a little bit more. Here's some of the Wapatki pueblos. This one might have been the one that was 100 rooms about 1,000 years ago. Inhabited by Hopi and Zuni. There's a ball court down there. Which is sort of a Mesoamerican feature. Mayans and Aztec had them too.
Little garden terraces. Probably most of these flat areas were gardens. And it shows that there were a lot of storage rooms that they used to store food for times of drought in the future. Moisture was limited. There was a spring near Wapatki Pueblo, but it's now dry.
Maybe it's heater.
What are you looking for?
Number 4.
Number 4 is at the top of the steps.
Number 4 is at the top of the steps.
Yeah, it does sign there, 4 with an arrow going this way.
No more than 6 foot high. No.
Nights, no sports, you can sleep on the rooftop all the time, so everything just slept and cooked in this room.
Wow. Several people.
They assume this is some sort of open air gathering place, the circular area.
That's a ball court.
That's not the ball court.
Yeah, there's 2 ball courts here. Oh, I don't know. It looks too small to be a ball court.
Here's the ball court, the northernmost ball court. What did it say? There were over 200 ball courts found in Arizona. This one's one of the few masonry ones. Very wide brim. You wonder if people stood on the outside and watched. Here's the back of a pueblo that happens to show a wood beam. This is Sunset Crater. There's a volcano crater behind that. I think erupted last about 900 years ago.
It has like a lock and like an overlay.
Got its name because of the colors at the top. Reminded people of a sunset. These are called squeeze-ups, where molten lava was extruded through the solid lava shelf. More squeeze-ups.
I'll wait here for you guys. Just go and you can walk fast.
And another view of the Sunset Crater showing the ores that give it its color. We're in Walnut Canyon. We're descending a long stairway down into the bottom of the canyon. There's some Sinagua cliff dwellings. It's windy up here. About 185 foot descent. 200 some steps. Andrew and Alex are way ahead somewhere. Here's the floor of the canyon down there. There's some dwellings off in the distance. And here's a little room we've come up across. under an overhang. Looked like it'd be pretty cozy.
In
Say
the
that
clay
again.
plaster.
Say that again?
It says fingerprints are still visible in the clay plaster that dried 8 centuries ago, and the walls are still smoke blackened from ancient cooking fires. One of these rooms had 10 clay layers. It shows how it was built. And they used cane cigarettes, some still packed with charred tobacco, that they found in abandoned rooms.
There's some across the way. I don't know if we go over there or not.
Oh, I didn't mean to take that picture. I pushed the wrong button. I meant to zoom in on him. Oh well.
All these rooms will probably look the same on film later. One with a door over there. Oh, one of the Sinagua people. You'll see it when you come closer. There it is. See it now? No, it's right in front of you on the sidewalk.
Oh, yeah.
Towards the right-hand side.
Yeah. I can't get a picture of it. It's gonna run away at us. Well, it's Wednesday morning. We're just about ready to leave the Sedona area and head toward the Grand Canyon. Just had to show you the sunrise. Keep waiting for it to peek out behind those clouds. Feels like it's about 35 degrees out here this morning. I've got several layers on, but it'll probably be up in the mid-80s by midday. Yesterday it warmed up really quickly. Although we are going to the Grand Canyon today, and we've heard it's cooler up there. Good morning, boys. Rise and shine. Today we go to the Grand Canyon. Ooh, I see something moving under here. Good morning, you're being videotaped. Wave. I see one wave. Alex, wave. Alex, wave. Alex, are you alive under there? Alright, I see your hand moving.
Yeah, here we are at the Grand Canyon. It's big. You can see all the way down to the river down there. And some canyon floor over there.
A chameleon also. Sorry. I meant a chameleon.
Thanks very much.
Looks good. You did the game with your
Okay, this is Hopi Point. There are supposedly 4 things they call temples out there.
The main one is named for the destructive yet popular Hindu god Shiva. Shiva Temple was the site of a much ballyhooed 1937 mission by a team of scientists from the American Museum of Natural History. They thought that the land on top of Shiva Temple was isolated just like the oceans isolated Galapagos Islands, and that they'd find species that had evolved differently from those on the rim. Alas, the search didn't turn up any new species, let alone dinosaurs. Rather, they learned that the cliffs and desert didn't bar the movements of most Grand Canyon species.
Where do we go up there?
The most noteworthy discovery, an empty Kodak film box and soup cans, deliberately left behind by Canyon local Emery Kolb, who was upset when the expedition declined his offer to help. Kolb easily made the first ascent, proving that the cliffs were hardly a barrier.
Keep an eye on him.
Why don't the boys and girls that want to see some fossil imprints gather around? I'll show you.
Do you want to see fossil?
Sure you do. Sure you do. This area is called the Abyss, where there are the sheerest drops in the canyon, as much as 3,000 feet over half a mile drops. There's the floor of the canyon.
It's mostly ravens that we're seeing, but
Hi with us or something? We started it.
So here we are, walking up the trail, walking up the road, because apparently somebody fell off the side and there are emergency vehicles blocking the road, so we can't get a shuttle up from the Abyss Point up to Hermit Point. It's about 4 miles, so we're walking it with some friends we've made along the way. Buses are coming down, but not up. There's one now.
That was? Yeah. You guys rope going right down.
There's the helicopter.
the ranger station back.
You remember where there's a fire station? Did you see that? That little... It's right below him. We can see like a little...
Okay, right.
You can barely see the rope.
Yeah.
There is a rope coming out of it?
Yep.
They'd have to put somebody down in that basket to go down and get them, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Well, they may have
Oh, yeah,
dropped
I
some
can
guys
see
over
the
the top of the cliff with ropes or something.
Yeah, because a minute ago he was flying out over the canyon with his rope
Was he?
hanging. Yeah. Now he's kind of positioned himself. Looks like right about where that fire station is or whatever.
Huh.
Yeah.
Jared? You see? I know I'm not the tallest person. Sometimes I might get in somebody's way. Like mine.
And the band of 10 has arrived at Pima Point, 2.9 miles from where we started. Still no signs of buses coming up
Or going down.
or going down.
Miles that way.
These are the rapids.
Wonder if any of these points don't have a name yet. Call it like Hiker's Point.
Right. You wonder if every topographical butte and point has a name. Probably.
Whoa. Whoa.
You know that one. And this is a house designed by, I want to say Dorothy Moulter, but that's the root beer lady for the Boundary Waters. This is somebody else Moulter at Hermit.
Yeah, let's find that trail and go down the side.
Hermit Point.
Well, you know, Jerry never used to be bothered by it either. He is now.
I know people like that.
Mm-hmm.
After I had that surgery, it just...
It opened something up.
Really opened it up and it came out.
Yeah, waste a half an hour or so waiting for the rather than just sitting here. No, I don't want to walk back. Let's see, where am I?
Okay, we're filming with a digital effect, beach and sky, just to see what it looks like. And here we are. We just took a little bit of the Hermit Trail. Have seen some people coming up from further hikes where they were actually camping down there.
What do you say, 5 hours down and 8 hours up?
Yeah, to the Hermit Creek campground.
Yeah,
I'll zoom in a little bit of detail.
10 till 5. Sun's getting a little bit lower.
Here we are by Bright Angel Lodge. Sunset.
Ahorita ya que venimos en camino. Miras qué padre, que fue vea mucho más, alcanzaba más los colores. Yo vi la tienda y no entré. La otra tienda, ahí había
Yeah, I did a photo.
Oh, good. Did you do the whole valley?
There's the El Tovar.
Even look real. For all the times you've been here. That's the food. That's the kind of food.
I suppose we'll get more and more in the shadow the longer we wait.
There's a place where you can't lay your head, and under the shade of a strong tree you can make your bed. It's alright, it's okay.
Getting ready to go on the Kaibab Trail, and there's some mule deer back there. He had a little better look before. And this is the canyon near the start of the Kaibab Trail. Here we are part way on the Kaibab Trail. Nice valley beneath us.
The sound really carries.
Yeah.
I was waiting for Andrew Knox to get down to that point to take a picture, but there's so many other people there. Well, you could now.
No, I couldn't.
If you go a little
Because
further.
I don't have to. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Andrew.
Did you, rock that's in your way.
I can.
See the mules?
Mm-hmm.
Wait for Dad, Dad. We'll probably get closer. I'm sure we will.
Absolutely. Got a scratch there?
This is Cedar Ridge, our destination for our one-way. There's some mules way down there.
You guys have never been on a hike like this before. I can guarantee that. I think this is, I saw those guys on the horses, on the mules. I thought this would be a good men's expedition instead of Las Vegas.
Well, once again, the boys have gotten a little bit ahead of us. Maybe quite a bit ahead of us. Couldn't resist this great picture of the mules just lined up on the side of the canyon.
The boys are at the top, waiting for us. Okay, I'm going.
Okay, I'll catch up. I just think that's quite a sight.
And here's our excitement this afternoon. We seem to have misplaced our car keys and had to call a locksmith to help us get in. Luckily one came from Tucson, which is only a couple miles away, and got here within probably about 20 minutes. But he says the Camry is one of the hardest cars to do this, to break into. Which is kind of surprising because I heard Camrys are the most often broken into cars.
Mom, what year is this, do you know, this car?
Right, it's open, but we think the keys are in the trunk.
Easily done.
All right, let me see. Hold them still so I can focus. All right. Yeah. Coyote in there. Missed it though.
Run up around.
Grandview Point.
It's the little Colorado River though, right?
I think the little Colorado River comes in from the right.
What do you walk down there?
Okay, these are the two Sayan ruins. About 1154, I think they said. A family of probably about 30 people inhabited it for 20 years. And here's a view of some of the rooms. And this is a kiva, which is a ceremonial room.
At what was that volcano place called? The
place that had the petrified forest.
Yeah, all of these have the San Francisco peaks in the background, all these villages. How far does it say they are?
They
Does it
thought
say?
that was a spiritual thing. How far is it? 48 miles south of here. Humphreys Peak of the San Francisco peaks.
So that way south.
And it's 12.
And since I really haven't taken many pictures of us, just to prove we're really here, I thought I'd take a few moments.
Are you an artist?
And this is Desert View. Last stopping point on the East Rim. Some crazy lady going down for a picture. Colorado River right past Mom. I don't know where she's going. She said she'll meet us up there. There's a tower, also designed by Mary Coulter. Another view of the building.
Hey, last call, going up to the tower, 270 down.
This is the first floor of the tower with Hopi paintings around the circumference. This is the second floor. Beautiful urn up there. Our work is striking.
Yeah. This trunk work is modern.
Yeah. And here's the third level. Close up of the roof. But there's one more level. The observatory level. And here's a view from the top of the observation tower. Colorado River below. Alex thinks that's the Painted Desert. That could be.
Yeah, that's the Painted Desert out there, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, this is one of those like giant sea right there.
Sunset's coming at Moran Point.
Yeah, but you've only got 50 pictures left.
It's cool with the clouds over there.
Yeah.
You can actually see the sun slowly going down. Here comes Alex.
There's the opposite cliff that's pretty much lost its color.
I'm sure I know this one.
Hi. I think that's the continuation of the trail down there, although I don't know that that's as far as we're going, since we are a little limited for time today. Beautiful morning. We thought it was going to be cold. It's really nice and warm, very warm. And there's the rest house, the 1.5 mile spot, with the family walking up towards it. Nice spot. And this is the Hopi House, which is a historic thing, I think, from the very early 1900s. A lot of souvenirs in there, but also some pretty amazing Navajo, Hopi, and some other tribes artwork, blankets, pots, jewelry, etc. This is by El Tovar, which is our next stop. And this is El Tovar Lodge, which I think is another Mary Jane Coulter design building.
Bright Angel Trail at the bottom there. That's where we'll take it next time, guys. We'll go all the way.
The blast in the middle one.
This could be our last shot of the Grand Canyon. Last look.
They must have to put smoke explosives on the outside.
Them guys down there, on those hillsides down there just now.
Too fast.
Gotta do it over. Jill said too fast.
One blast. Unreal. They keep going, they take off the same thing. 8, 10 feet every blast every time. And that's how they get down. They just go until they get down where they want to be.